Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so you're going through a bit of a problem situation here. You are facing a lot of unexpected obstacles and delays to your plans. You've been making a lot of plans for the future. You're coming up with a strategy on how to handle things, but there has been some obstacles and delays. You've gone through some kind of temporary separation recently, so that is maybe you're trying to get back to this person, but there's been a lot of things happening and you haven't managed to reconcile with this person yet. It looks like you're going through a period of depression in the past. There's been an ending as well, and you've got that temporary situation, so it looks like some kind of relationship that you had has come to an end and you are going through a little bit of a depressive phase. It's causing a lot of anxiety and stress. All this separation, all these problems, these unexpected obstacles are causing anxiety and stress in your life right now. But you will eventually be fulfilled. It looks like there is some sense of fulfillment coming in. It looks like things might be turning around for you soon. So these are the energies for that 2 weeks, or those 2 weeks. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Romantic Tarot, and this is for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you've got the 8 of Rods over here. So things moving on, or you're moving on, really. It seems like you and your partner have lost interest in each other. You all seem to be going your own separate pathways. It looks like, you can see there's not even that sexual attraction anymore. The other party seems to be doing their thing, you seem to be doing your thing, or the other way around, but you're not interested in each other's lives anymore. Maybe you're feeling a little bit trapped as well within that particular relationship, but it seems like both of you are pursuing different things and you all are not interested in each other, even on a sexual basis anymore. So it seems like there's some kind of parting or separation and you all don't seem to be interested in each other's lives anymore. You've got that 10 of Pentacles over here, so it seems like that relationship has come to an end. If it has been a marriage, this has come to an end, because generally the 10 of Pentacles talks about the endings of, a relationship that's usually marriage or linked financially, rather. Maybe you felt that that person was too controlling. They were watching your every move and trying to control what you were doing, and also controlling things behind your back, and you were not very, very happy about that. So it seems like that relationship has come to an end, and you've gained your independence. You've got this Queen of Pentacles. Now you could have been dealing with a fire sign person over here, so this could have been an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person that you have ended a relationship with. Maybe this person has been a bit of a bully, and maybe you haven't connected with this particular energy or this particular person. It certainly seems like they are doing their own thing, and it was due to the fact that they seem to be, in charge of. The Queen of Pentacles seems to be a very dominant energy over here, and maybe they're a bit of a bully, and you were not really happy with that particular relationship. So it seems like you have parted company because of that. Now, there seems to have been a lot of arguments and fighting that was going on. There was a big competition between you and the other person. There was a power play going on. And maybe the other party has been seeking comfort in the arms of other people. So maybe, you're not happy with that. Maybe they were going around and having affairs with other people or interests in other people. But there was certainly a lot of chaos, a lot of drama that happened within that relationship with this 5 of Rods. And it seems like that relationship has come to an end. You've got the Death card over here. So it seems like you all didn't get along very, very well. There was a lot of drama that happened, and that relationship has come to an end. You're feeling very, very lonely. This is your card. This is the Queen of Swords. You feel very betrayed. There's a lot of backstabbing that seems to have gone on over here, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, and you're trying to get over that. You feel really betrayed, and you're really determined to, get over the situation and move on with your life. It seems you're trying to take back your control. There seems to be a loss of communication with this person. The sword is on the ground over there, so it seems like you may have severed ties completely with this person. So going into the future, you've got the Hierophant, and this is a need for you to get some support and some advice from somebody that you trust, somebody that will, it could be in the form of, professional counseling, or even somebody that can give you that advice that you need. Now, Hierophant could be, maybe somebody from your spiritual teachings, or, going back to your old views about what you believe, your belief system. You need to find comfort in that. So you are questioning that. There seems to be, maybe if this was a marriage, it seems like maybe that particular marriage is now coming to an end. An end of a commitment going on over there. So it looks like there was a divorce that happened there. Now, what's happening with you? It seems like there's a Wheel of Fortune coming in over here, so things are going to be changing for you. And it looks like maybe there's a new relationship coming in for you. It might be a very sexual relationship, and you seem to be very enthralled by this particular person. So there's somebody that you're very interested in, and it looks like the Wheel of Fortune coming in to bring that relationship in for you. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, so you are very focused on your work, you're focused on your money, and you're putting all your energy and efforts into your career. So what's in your mind? It's about money. It's about establishing yourself and achieving your career goals. So that seems to be where you're focused. Your focus is on money, and it doesn't seem to be focusing on any kind of relationship at the moment. You're hoping to succeed. You're hoping for some kind of promotion to come in. So that is where you're focusing all your energy, and you're working pretty hard with that Knight of Pentacles to get where you're going. So going into the future, you've got the Six of Rods over here, the the Empress card over here, and the Magician. So with the Six of Rods, it's about, being in a relationship, but still wanting to have your freedom. So this is what you want out of a new relationship coming in. It looks like, you're going to be pursuing a relationship that's very sexually based, and that gets you away from all the difficulties that you've been going through. But you also want your freedom, so you don't want to be trapped within that relationship. It doesn't look like you want to make a commitment in the relationship. You just want it to be more casual, so that you can have more freedom. Maybe you felt very tied up in this old relationship, and you don't want to pursue that anymore. You felt like a bird trapped in a cage over here, but it seems like you want your freedom. So this new relationship coming in for you is going to help you get away from that situation where you went through that, whatever difficulties you went through. The Six of Rods is about victory after going through a lot of difficulties. So it's going to bring you out of that situation, but it's going to allow you to have a lot more freedom within that relationship. And you've got that Empress card over here. So this is achieving everything that you want. So you will get your independence back again. And it looks like, you want that. You want your financial independence. You want to be in control and in charge of your life. And you do want your freedom to do whatever you want. So that is what's going to be coming out of this. And you're going to be working, pretty hard soon. The Magician card is about being very busy, maybe focusing a lot more on your career, manifesting, communicating with a lot of people, but focusing on that. And maybe even focusing on getting a new relationship. There's a new cup over there. So this is where you're going to have your manifestation going on your career, and maybe focusing on getting a new relationship that is much more emotionally fulfilling for you. And this is a brand new beginning as well. So you're leaving behind that old relationship. This is moving away from it, getting your independence back, and now focusing on manifesting your career and manifesting a new emotional relationship that is much more it's something that you want. It's something that you've been looking for. So the Wheel of Fortune coming in, it seems like it is going to be bringing in some new relationship, more of a sexual relationship coming in for you, but it seems like your main focus is going to be on your career at this particular moment. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. And you've got the Star card over here. So dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situations. So you're throwing out all that negative emotions. You can see she's emptying these cups over here. You're following your own star, your own destiny, and you're moving on from this old situation. And it looks like you're being divinely guided as well on how to get there. You've got the Chariot again, moving away from an old situation, and determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So it looks like you're going to be pursuing your career more. There might be a home move. You might be moving home completely, or even buying a new home and starting afresh after this relationship has ended. And the Queen of Michael is about coming up with a new strategy. You know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So it seems like you are going to be focusing a lot more on your career. You're determined to get where you're going through. You want success. You want money to come in. You are working very, very hard. And it looks like that's where your focus is going to be for the next few months at least. So it looks like you ended this relationship, you're recovering from it, and it looks like you're going to be spending a lot more time focusing on your career rather than focusing on any kind of commitment. You do want your freedom with this Six of Rods, and you don't want to be trapped, or you don't want to be caged within a relationship. It seems like you are happier to pursue a relationship that's more sexually based or more casual than going into something long-term or something that is committed. So more of a career focus, it seems, and less of a focus on a relationship. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it hasn't. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.